What's up, guys? It's your boy Ace from Madden.com, and today I'm going to show you guys a very glitchy RPO that people have been using a little bit. It's kind of starting to make its way around, seasons games as well as regs, and it's really good. And I'm going to briefly explain why it's so good, but the main point is I want to show you guys it's available. So we're going to be talking about the Bills playbook. However, this formation is also in the Giants playbook, so it's pistol, open, flex, close. If you guys have already seen this play online, you're probably dreading the fact that I'm already spreading it. But yeah, the play is broken and there's certain things that need to be fixed about it. So RPO Read Flat Wheel is going to be the play. And then let's go ahead and go against just like a random defense. Now, like I said, this is in the Bills and the Giants playbooks. But if you guys ever need any reference as to what playbooks have what, acemadden.com/playbooks, use the playbook tool and you guys can find whatever plays that you need, and it's really helpful. So check that out. Now let's get into the plays. So we're gonna go ahead and put our strong side on the short side. So in this case, we're on the right hash. Let's go ahead and have our strong side on that hash. So you see we have 3 receivers to the right side. And the reason this play is so good is because not only is it a RPO, it's a read option. So what that means is with this auto motion, we're going to easily get a numbers advantage because there's a read option defender on that side that we're attacking, and it just basically takes him out of the pass. So let's go ahead and run it like this. And you can just basically quick throw this guy, like, unless they have a labbed up defense, you can basically throw this guy every single time. Now, I'm kind of against, doing blind throws, but this is like as blind as it gets. You can throw it pretty much every single time. And even if they're in man coverage, the reason the man coverage doesn't work, if we go to instant replay, you're going to see that the guy who was manned up to him, he's so far behind. Like, look at this. The guy, he's like right by our middle linebacker right now, and he's not even close. So again, you have to have a labbed up defense versus this. If you guys want me to drop that, let's get this video to 200 likes, and I will drop a defense for this. I do have an idea on how to stop it. I'm not going to act like it's easy, but there's definitely a way to put this in your favor. So you see like that was like a 10-yard gain, and there was a guy right there. He was like in a cloud flat, and it just doesn't matter. He's not going to be able to make the play. And then even if you don't want to throw him, you have this tight end coming across. So look, you can throw it to the motion guy, or you can throw it to the tight end. Watch this. So in this case, I'll throw it to the motion because it's a man. And then you just take off like this. It's really hard to use her as well because of how fast that auto motion comes across. So right here, let's throw it to the tight end. Tight end will be open if he doesn't miss the throw. There's so much you can do with this play. You don't have to throw it to these 2 guys either. I don't know why this throw is kind of like going wild right now, but so he's going to be an option for you. Like, that wasn't the best time to use it, but I'd say the two guys you really want to throw to on this play, I would say, are the motion and the tight end, but you can throw the post as well if you get time. You're going to see. So right there, we just kind of got a poor accuracy, but he does open up on the break. And that's one of the things, like, the way the blocking works is sometimes they're going to let in some pressure. So be a little careful throwing this post, but the easy throws are going to be the auto motion and the tight end. So right here, easily going to be the auto motion. And you'll be able to throw that like pretty much every single time. Like, legit, unless they have labbed up defense, it's just going to be wide open. And let me kind of like show you why this is happening just really quickly. I'm not going to do a full breakdown because it would take way too long. But like, for instance, right here, the reason it happened, look at this guy. This guy ends up being the read option defender. So like, basically because he's the furthest person outside the tackle box, in this case, like, you would think it would maybe be this edge defender, but for some reason they make this outside cornerback the read option defender. And what that essentially does is it takes him out of the passing game. Like, he's not going to be playing coverage. It doesn't matter what he's in. He could be in a deep third, which I think he is in this case. He's not going to drop into his zone. He's going to play the quarterback, or he's going to play the running back. And at that point, what do we have? We have two guys over here attacking that side of the field, and there's no defender over there. Like, there's no defender like who's actually over there. Like, this guy, obviously he's in the vicinity, but he's not actually playing anything. So that's why the play is so busted, because I think their logic for who's the option defender is a bit faulty right now. It depends on a lot of things. Like, if you're pressing your defense against this, you know, the odds of your cornerback that's on the outside being the read option defender go up, because the game recognizes it as he's like the furthest person outside the box, the tackle box. So yeah, this is like a really, really good play if you guys are struggling versus like man coverage or struggling in general. You can bust this out and see if they can adjust on the fly, because honestly, like most people are not going to be able to adjust to this on the fly. I mean, I got into practice mode last night to figure out how to stop this. It took me about an hour to come up with a defense to stop this, which like I said, if you guys want me to post that, let's get to 200 likes on this video and I'll post that. But yeah, like that's basically it. I mean, you can mix in other plays as well and have a really good little mini scheme out of this. It's a really good formation, like a very, very good formation, especially since this play is so good that people will kind of have to over adjust to it, and then you can just run other stuff. And overall, it's just really good. And like, for instance, this dive, it's going to be hard for them to shoot it. They're going to have to rely on sheds a lot to shoot it, or rely on sheds to stop the run. And then like, for instance, on this play, you could just hand it off to your running back. You can just do this. You could do like that. It's not going to be like the sexiest gain of all time, but it's just an option, because remember, it's an RPO read option. It's not just an RPO. So look at this. The read option defender, he stands up. He's playing the quarterback. You hand it off to your running back. If the read option defender, let's see if he crashes down on the running back. He does. You can take off with your quarterback. So there's just so many different things you can do with this. And let's take a quick look at some of the other plays that you can mix in that I think are pretty good. We have, let's see, you can mix in the other motion plays. So like motion inside zone or zone split. You have motion counter Y. I haven't really used either one of those, so I don't know how effective they are. PA pin deep is really good. You could probably use PA boot. And then Z spot. Let me see how good this corner route is. So it's like a short, sharp corner route. This could end up being pretty decent. Let's see. So depending on what coverage they're in, I can see this definitely getting open, like versus a cover 3 or like a man coverage maybe. So there's just a lot you can mix in. So, you know, they start overcommitting to that motion play pre-snap, and then you just snap a play like this, just a standard play, and they're probably not going to be ready for it. So I just wanted to briefly show you guys that play in this formation. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Sorry for spreading a play that's technically broken. Like, I do think it's broken. I think EA has to fix their read option logic. But, you know, if other people are posting it and other people are using it, then you guys have to know about it. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like if you enjoyed, and then subscribe for more Madden 23 content. And if you need any additional help, acemadden.com. Use code ACE for 15% off at checkout. See you guys tomorrow.